to work on a couple different things for you guys tonight. We finished on some of that closed guard stuff last week. I'm going to do some lasso stuff. I'm going to do one from me on my back, him you know, knees down, or one knee up, one knee down. And then on the, I'm going to do it also when he stands. And we're going to incorporate some of those spider hooks and stuff like that. So we'll talk about that too. So, closed guard, I want to get double cuff grips, okay? I can go out here. I don't want to have him start out pushing my knees down, all right? So I'm going to prefer to go knees on the inside and open up. So I'm off my butt on the side here, and now I'm going to work on hipping up, escaping my hips, and I'm going to extend this leg out. Circle. I'm going to go somewhat deep. I'm not going to grab his back with that leg. I'm going to keep it a little more shallow. Kind of at his armpit. Close my elbow. And I'm going to start to stand on his hip. Okay, so now I can use it. Right, we can use that spider sweep from here. So what happens a lot of times is he's going to fiddle with trying to get this hand out. But if I have that palm turned up, it's very difficult. Especially when I start turning this out. It's hard for him to move that hand. Okay. If he makes any kind of movement to this side, that's when I'm going to start to play with this shin here, okay? So my shin is across his waist here, and I'm going to do a side bend and grab his pant leg, okay? So now, if he continues to walk into my chest, he's going to go for a ride, okay? So if he starts to sit back here and kind of sit, you know, not come through, all right? Sticking with him, come back this way. If he goes towards my chest, I'm just going to take him over. Okay? No, it's okay. So I'm here. This is tight. I'm pulling. I can also step down here. I'm going to go into him with my weight here, and then I'm going to pull him back. Once he's on my chest, pick his pant leg up. Okay. So I end up with like this bicep slice position. I'm going to go under his head and finish here. Okay, so I can finish on knee on belly or in side control. Does that make sense? Feet on the inside, hip up, okay? Out to the side, throw the hook, grab, stand on his hip, throw the leg across. I'm going to reach for his pant leg. I'm going to show a different angle here too. Okay, now I can come into him, pull back, and come up, okay? So I'm loading him on my chest. Do it on this side. So, here, out, lasso hook, turn it down to his hip, here, all right? From this, I'm gonna take this shin, go across. My head's going all the way towards his knee. Take the left hand and grab his pants at the knee or towards his calf, okay? From here, I can go into him, pull back. I'm working on pulling him over me.
So are you opening your knee?
Pressure into him and then opening the knee and pulling that grip, okay? Here. So once he's here, lift the pant leg and come up, okay? Tight on his arm, hook that out, okay? Finish it. All right, he comes back into me, drop my hip, pull up the elbow, finish in side control. Does that make sense? Any questions?
So if they keep trying to come around the side control, they're basically just loading themselves up for you, right?
Kind of, because this way. So. We already know here, if he comes this way, he's never going to pass me, right? I'm just going to anchor that foot. He's just going to drag me around. Okay, come back. So the second he does keep coming this way, grab the pants, throw the shin across. Here. Okay? Now I can just roll back to my back. Okay? So we're going to keep a connection there. But as we've talked about in the passing aspect of it, I have to beat that hook. There is no just walking around to the other side. especially if the guy knows what they're doing, okay? Any questions? Can you see it again? You see it from like this side?
I don't know.
Anybody? Yeah. So, here, step on the hip, right? Hook the foot across his, all the way across his waist. Just grabbing his waist. My shin is directly over, okay? So this motion, I can pull him with me. Side bend to his pants. Here, I'll change my angle. Hold him on top. Put his pant leg up and sit up. Okay? Doesn't matter if he's a little bit bigger. It shouldn't be a problem. We're going to use it defensively. Okay? I can always get back to my closed guard with it. I can add a spider hook and sweep him that way. There's a bunch of different things we can do. Okay? We good? I'm going to work with something closed guard related directly with you. Okay? Good? Get your partners. 1, 2, 3. We're going to do this when he's trying to stand. Okay? So, all right, so get in here, right? Start to set this up. I could be in this position. Say he already knows what's coming, man. So he's not going to stay down here, so he's going to stand up. Let's go ahead and stand. Right? So I have this like half lasso, right? Close my elbow, and I'm going to be in with my foot. So we're kind of like in a spider lasso position. Okay? So I have lots of options here. Right? I can come up, triangle, okay? You have omoplatas there. Right, so here. Okay? So there's a couple options from there, stand up. So from a sweep perspective, right, I'm defending here. Right? I can't stay here forever because if he gets control of my pants, right, or he starts to hip in with this, start to push this off, right? I have to be careful. I have to constantly move. Right? Here. Here. Okay? So when I'm in this spot, from here, even if he gets my pants, right? Bust that out. Throw the foot deep. Okay? Right up the middle. Okay? Now I'm on here, switch to his collar. At this point I don't care. He can get this arm free, doesn't matter. Foot to the mat. And I'm pulling him knees to my chest. Okay? That was a nice fall on his part. Come up to the top. We'll do it one more time. I want to make sure I take him over that shoulder. So I'm in here. I'm in this half lasso. I can adjust. All right. Throw the hook. Go right in the middle. Okay. Notice his posture's kind of broken. Try to stand up tall. Okay. Grab his collar. Foot to the mat. I'm going to pull this knee to my chest with this grip. Okay. Post. Knee to my chest. He has nowhere to go. No. There. Okay. I end up with these two. I come up. I'm heavy on his shoulder. Okay. Now, from this position, he's going to try to come up. Underhook. Finish in side control. Okay. I want to work on snatching that underhook when he has to come up. He's not going to be able to just come up if I keep my knee over this side. Let's come here again. Just go this way. Just step back up. So, here, that half lasso, okay? So I can adjust, right? Yep. Throw it over, stick it right down the middle, close my hand, switch to the collar. He's gonna go over this shoulder, okay? Foot to the mat, pull in, just let it happen, because even if he posts, he's gonna have to fall that way. He's not gonna be able to go this way.
So you just want me to like just pretend it's not exist?
You can use it, post, but you're still gonna have to land on this side.
All right, well.
Okay, so this is gonna post. Here,
How's that?
okay? Come up. So I'm heavy on his shoulder. He's trying to come up. Chase. Okay? Let it out. Finish in side control. Does that make sense? Any questions? We can't stay in that spider position. Go ahead and stand up. I can't just stay in a lot of these spider positions for too long. I'll do.
On you, Spud?
No, just on your back. So, one spider hook. Right? Lasso. So just that half lasso, like in the bicep. Right? So, right? You have different. Alright, I can't stay there too long. Right? So he's gonna need to get something where he gets some control. So take that deep hook, right down the middle. Right down the middle. Oil check.
Gosh.
Here. So now I try to come up, right? He can sit up and get this collar.
There's some truth in that.
No. Keep that.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. Another one? That's what I'll do.
Right? Now you can post. Right? Post slip into that.
Oh.
Right? And as he pulls me in, there's nothing I can do. Okay? It's hard for me to just pass. He's just got to pull his knee to his chest. Right? Okay? I'm going to end up in that spot. Take him up.
So you're holding on to his collar after the throw or the whatever roll?
Correct. Because I don't want him to try to spin away, I want to shoot for that underhook. He's not going to be able to go away from me, especially if I keep that collar. Okay? He can't take off. I'm still laying my leg on his shoulder / bicep, like right in this spot. So he can't just take off. Does that make sense? So to properly get up, he should be heisting these legs with an underhook to come up, right? So I need to catch that underhook from that position. I know that's where he has to go. Does that make sense? Any questions? We good? All right, get your partners. 1, 2, 3.